He has high beans. I took 9 game crashes. Oh dear. I've had this game crash on me once.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. You think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly? Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
So we came down in the well because I haven't done this side quest yet. But it's basically underneath the caverns, underneath the planet, under the city. But I haven't been to any of the stores down here, and it's a maze down here. That is definitely a hat. Yikes.
Problem?
Yeah.
You have a nice day now.
All right.
Mast. How delightful.
The Trade Authority seems to be doing just fine for themselves, unsurprisingly.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry. What?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Relax. She's not going to want to get blood all over this nice clean floor.
I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? Okay, you're probably right. Just need to breathe.
Lay it on me.
Barrett, why are you sitting in the front desk? That's not yours.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hey.
I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate the next junction box? The sooner you find the source of all this, the sooner it can be over.
Why'd she walk right into here? She walked right into here, though, but there's nothing in here. I figured there'd be like a note or something, or some hard evidence. Some expensive stolen stuff, though. Just kidding. No, this is regular stolen stuff. If I steal it. Okay.
Out of control.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
That's the one we couldn't access. Why can't we access this one?
I'm not gonna be stuck in this place for long.
It's up there. Need to do a little bit of parkour. Huh! Oh, no, but can't reach that one. Okay, it's gonna be way up there.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Wow, fine. Wasn't talking to you, kid. Door's locked. Can't access it from there. There's a way up there. I'm trying to remember how to get up there. I hate this. Why I hate this place. It's such a maze. It goes back outside. That's her office. How the heck did I get up there?
Transferring to the same division? You didn't allow us to see.
Hey there. You should
Aha.
be getting close.
Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear?
And Zoe's here too, if you hadn't guessed. We've agreed to work together on this. Once you throw the switch, we can direct you to the next junction box.
Oh, I could have jumped from that platform down there, or... Is there any more over here? Is there stairs? Oh yeah, this room. Okay.
That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay, you're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics.
You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level.
Zoe, you know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay?
Jetpacks are the more traditional solution.
just knows what she's talking about.
Oh, please.
I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great, and that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe?
Yes, fine. Let's move on.
Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams.
And I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. Miss Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility. I frankly don't care. I want to find this person.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
I powered down the junction box. There. Powered down. Maybe I need to come back to it, I guess. Maybe. To the mass tram station. Also, hi Beans, how you doing?
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs. But I traded valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there.
I'm not going to the resident. I don't want to listen to her. She stinks.
Captain, over here.
Wait, no. Sorry, Hadrian. Can't join you on this one, Hadrian.
No, I'm not feeling that bad.
We have an appointment. You're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's tough, honey, but a lot of times the earlier they catch something, the better it is.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish...
Doctor's office, diagnosis room.
You have to trust the scientists.
I hate when people laugh at their own jokes. Like, you aren't funny. Stop it.
Oh my god, I feel the exact same way.
Thank you.
Clothing
Feel bad
store.
saying it, but at the same time.
Now I get these glasses, I can actually loot all these.
Backwater planet with a Roman numeral left.
CJ's. Open 49 hours.
Frozen ice cream and shivers.
Spacers are a menace everywhere. But on the frontier,
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any
must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Athena Tower apartment.
And click. You got it.
Mass inspection. Coffee, tablets. Hard times. I don't think I have that one. What is this? A lot of equipment. Fridge. Oh, I can't steal that. An egg. I just came in this way, okay. This washer and dryer combo. Anyway. Program update. Pause. Slicing target. ATM trans fee. Oh, he's stealing money from ATM. That's when you get someone poking around. Even Galbank notices the missing funds. They won't have a way to trace it. They'll cut them off function and wipe the records, like they always do. Money's all digital anyway. They can literally just make as much as they want. So someone's hacking the bank ATMs. And they're getting very little from it. But it's causing a power drain. Because they're crypto farming. Is pretty much what they're doing. They're cryptocurrency farming. Got it. So anytime a transaction is used, they make money off of it. I believe you can get one of those towers to get an apartment in a quest. I can't remember if it's Barrett's quest or... Back to the well! Now I can probably power down the junction box.
People joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake.
But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know.
So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this.
Yay!
Not sure if those maroon cells.
Right, it's gonna be Hadrian. That's the one we did with the Terramorph. Which I mean, the raining at nighttime and the power going out, it really was scary. It was a very good experience compared to other people's videos where they have it like daytime, or one person had it raining at night, and it's spooky. It was definitely worth it. Sometimes the atmosphere can be perfect.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
You're a clone, man. How does that work? Are there others in the program still out there? Other clones?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked. I'm the last. A few of my siblings, they passed when we were young, training accidents and the like. But most of the rest were deployed to the front lines during the Colony War, and they never came back. Not a day goes by where I don't think about what the world would look like with them still in it. He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Okay.
He had his men open fire on civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne. A battle that he ultimately ended up losing anyway, devastating the UC fleet and bringing the colony war to an ugly end for the UC. But he's also the one who ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport during their outbreak, condemning countless lives. Both sides agreed the settled systems would be better without him. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Alright.
It's hard to know exactly what might sway them. I'd just be honest about what you saw. A colony wiped out, and a lot of lives lost. Something we don't want anyone else to have to experience.
Okay.
Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
Alright.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
Yay!
Captain.
Boop.
Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Oh, thank you. Ha! Cabinet. Security Chief Jeremiah, Chief Engineer, President. Barrett, what are you doing over there? Are you crazy? Admiral Pascal.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
was gonna tell him outright. It's probably this one. But I mean, we can't make an informed decision without the data. But I would say this. But I don't want to make it feel like it's too, you know, blown out.
That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
Oh, yeah,
I would
and
remind
quiet.
the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you? Listen.
Oh, I can actually use
compose your thoughts. You let us know when you're ready.
I can use my xenobiologist knowledge, which we know that. Whether the colony never saw it coming, it's pretty alarming. All I know was untold. Teaching match ones from Londinian. No, I'm gonna say this one.
I didn't realize the captain was such an expert. But it's a compelling point, Madam President. A terramorph doesn't care about factional boundaries. And as the captain says, we can say definitively this is no normal terramorph. The other factions are as at risk as we are.
A compelling point, indeed. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
I mean, I like this. What's this one? Doing nothing, even with the limited knowledge we have, would be irresponsible. If there's a chance it could happen in Tau Ceti, it could happen elsewhere. I would say this.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well.
That's 3.
I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Whoa!
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Aliens!
It's happening, folks. Don't panic. We need to focus.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Gonna take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it.
Let's
man.
go!
Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Let's go! Go, go, go! Oh, all the security was right there as soon as the alarm went off.
You! The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! We're trying to help you!
What's going on?
Stop!
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
I think I have an EM weapon, don't I? Oh no, I don't. I think I put it back in the...
Help us! Thank God that's over with.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know.
Mind control!
They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior. The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases,
Wow.
you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terramorph. Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please.
Go! So great, not only are Terramorphs like aliens, they're also mind-controlling aliens. Yay, great. This is what we needed. Ray, get ready for the Terramorphs. You're gonna be excited. I know you will. You're gonna enjoy the spider legs, and they're just gonna be all over the place. I need my weapon.
What is it?
Let's move! An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district.
Not now.
he just ate that. Just ate that person. Alright, that's it. I'm skipping my... Got it.
Our experts. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad. We're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. No? Spare whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more women. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Wow, a lot of ammo here in med packs. So in case we need stuff, we'll grab all of this, even though I don't really need it. I'll take all the ammo though.
Heard you might be looking for some backup. You say the word, we're out there on your 6.
You two have any experience with terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here, but we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
Oh gosh.
Your call. We're on the line.
I'm not gonna be like, hey, come out here. Okay, they're over here. Right? Yeah, let's go.
Well, they don't need it now.
One down. Jeez, how do they do this much destruction?
I don't want to even think about what would have happened had we failed. This was damn heroic, Captain.
It's done. Now let's go check in with the sergeant. Not in a million years. Another attack, just as we're making our request? It's insane. If this doesn't convince the cabinet to proceed with our request, I don't know what will.
Alright, let's go.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. of us put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Okay, back to the mass building.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting your homes. That is all.
Leggies! Yes. Very much so. And with very little human casualty except for that one security guard who had his face ripped off. He's fine.
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Heroes were minted down at that
There
spaceport.
you are.
And that includes
I believe
you.
we have some things we should discuss. Captain? Hadrian? It would appear that the Cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball.
Is that Echo?
Someone who
Where's the
knows
Echo?
precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Coming from the game? Okay, let me turn the TV down then. There. Hopefully that's a little better.
We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Ooh.
So, will you help us?
Yeah, sure.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in our office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. We're dismissed.
Prepared for what happened at the
Let's go!
I intend to correct that.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer
Vanguard Captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard Captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
So a collective stash or West weapons and technologies after the colony
It was a
war.
mutual agreement, but I suppose you touch on the spirit of it. So, you also know then that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency.
According to the treaty.
And requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varoon.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varoon to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
You think they'd be clamoring to help us after the spaceport attack. Doesn't sound easy.
It won't be.
Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varoon?
Let's go with the Freestar.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
I bet she loves her job.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
All right.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
That's all the info I need.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
All right. I still need to talk to her?
Captain. Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varoon retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varoon thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
It does, but there's a concern. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting. Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
Okay.
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador.
Oh, okay.
The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age. But we're quite sure he hasn't left the city.
Okay.
The man stands out. I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Yes? What?
Alright. Let's go back to our ship, because I'm going to get off planet for now. Let's go back to the ship.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Alright. Quests. Let's go to Groombridge. Let's do this. Never been to Groombridge yet. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna fight some enemies. Space! You see Chimera. Oh my god, this is a big system. I can scan everything now. I don't have to actually go there. So much easier. Alright, let's fight. Oh, my camera! Hold on. Oh, wait, there it goes. Got him.
Restoring power to the grab jump. Done.
Got him. Alright. We're gonna land here real quick. I need to get the next... Now I can do the next one where I can actually have a chance to get...
Everything checks out. Landing initiated.
I can find the right things for it. The traits.
Native life forms here right now, but it's got a lot of character, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh. Now I just need to find a trait of the planet. Right here. These things are always the same. They're always the same. Alright, back to the ship. I get a skill point, right? Yeah.
Parcel freighter to unknown vessel. I have an
No.
urgent package, hoping for some assistance. Great. Just great.
I did everything before, I didn't know. No more. No more star parcel. I had enough of you.
Initiated. Watch your flaring.
This is fun.
Captain Alex, greetings.
Yeah, there's our natural thing, so grab that. Freezing vapor! It's not fun. It's a negative 118 degrees Celsius. That is insane. The gravity's normal here. Darn it. I thought we weren't gonna have a far walk because I would just run everywhere. Lead. We get this natural formation, hopefully. And hopefully it's the one we need. Oh, I got frostbite. Which I have things to cure the burns, so I'll not worry about it right now. Xenogrub.
Watch out. That's going to be messy.
Oh. Cave. Dang it, I was hoping there was gonna be more, not just a cave. Water. Silver. Oh, I hate the caves like this. Oh, come on. Get me up there. It's gonna be a pain in my butt, I know it. No, let me up there. She's like, you can't fast travel from this location. Yeah, there we go. Spacers.
Looks like another helium-3 facility that they just abandoned after it went dry, I guess.
Too bad. I belong here now. Come on. There's the entranceway. Healing through extraction site. Yay! My frostbite is cured! Turrets! They're all dead. I need to head back to Tau Ceti so I can upgrade my base. No, Digipix is just laying here on the ground. Lacerate calibrated old Earth pistol. Ooh. Hello. Flashy leatherware. Repairs report. It's been months since we found this H3 extraction site. Not sure why it was abandoned, but it seems in good shape. Repairs are almost complete. Almost got things up and running again. Just gotta find a spare alternator. I guess we'll go in and see why they abandoned it, huh? Oh, a lot of ammo there. Oh, it's a master lock. I can't unlock it. Ah. Okay, well, I guess I'll go find this destructor. How are you dead out here? Why are you so far? Alright. Frostbite was cured. My frostbite cured in the middle of the winter storm. Good thing I got coffee. Yeah, negative or 118 degrees Celsius. I'd be worried too. Another cave. Okay, it must not be in this part of the planet. It has to be not in this part of the planet for the trait. There's an Earth-like planet, Groombridge. There's 2 Earth-like planets over here. This is a sea planet. Mostly sea. Anomaly? Well, I haven't checked the moons yet, but... Scan Groombridge 2. Frozen planet. Okay. Try the anomaly. Battlefield wreckage. A ship. Sensor contact. Ship.
Anyone out there? I'm in need of some help. Don't move. Be very careful. There's a satellite located between those mines. Any explosion will ruin the data. Think you could extract some files? I'll pay you for the work.
Sure.
There's no plan B.
I need to find my way around the mine. If I go around this side, it should be fine. Ah! Dang it. Not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's back out of that. Arcturus, we've been there. Sagan, we've been there. Kumasi. Where's this going? Never been to Mayha, so we'll go there.
I will never get tired of that.
Mayo. Mayo 1. Sonny DeFalco's Island. What? Rock planet. Gas giant. Distress call. What could this lead to?
I think I hit the wrong button. Thank God. The instructor, she won't wake up no matter what I do. And the ship, I just don't know what's going on. Oh no, it's about to start moving again. Help! What? With the power? How do you do that? Wait. It's starting again. Please, stop the ship. Just stop it and help the instructor, please. It's moving again. Gordon, I can't make it stop. Make it stop. Shoot the engine. Oh no.
There, got him.
Happening. Hurry.
There we go, got it. Stop the engines.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Hello? Wait. Barrett, get out of the way! Barrett, you moron! Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm legitimately stuck. I can't get out.
Talk to me. See you later.
Try that. Oh, good, that worked. Okay, that's our ship.
You managed to stop the ship. Thank you. But the instructor, she's in bad shape. Can you do something for her?
Med pack.
What? Oh, thank you. Is my student all right? The ship? Oh, man. Sorry. So sorry. I'm gonna catch my breath, and then I'll get us back to port. Take this. You deserve it.
You stopped the ship. I was going to die. I didn't know what I was going to do.
Free stuff! No, I'm not gonna take his stuff. Alright. Undock time.
Ships separated. Engaging drive.
Alright. I'll search more of that later. Let's go over here. Let's go to Lunaria. Level 25. And grab jump. I still haven't done any of the main story to get the
Stars rearranged.
Lunaria. Vesta. Petria. Okoro. Another gas giant. Cassini. Level up. I must have leveled up. Yes! I leveled up. Good. 30% chance to discover whether you can scan any planet or moon within 16 light years. Nice. So I'm gonna need to I need to find something that has geothermic vents, according to the thing. So it has to be something that's really hot. There's no vent there, so might be this one here. Romulus and Remus. Gaia. It wouldn't be anywhere that's frozen. It would just be somewhere that has geothermal vents. Uven. Muna Cathol. Asvalok. Narloth. Orco Gamma. Orco Delta. It's gonna be something that has fire. So I would assume it's... Riva's World. Okay, I would assume it has something with... It is Vesta, right? Temperate. And Vesta might have it too. Vesta Lunaris. Temperate temperatures. Now it wasn't Petria, it was what? This one? Numenor? That's where we're gonna go. It's either that or it's gonna be at the other... My camera's exploded.
Have it your way.
Oh. There's a spaceship debris. We'll go there. Once I get out of this maroon dirge here. Wait, what happened? Oh my gosh. What? Why is there... Nah, no repayment.
That's... really? We got to resume our patrol.
Okay. I don't know how I went to this planet. I meant to go to... I meant to go back here. How do I get to Riva's world from Numidor? What the heck happened? How did that happen? How did that happen? Yeah, that's what I meant to do.
Time to park this thing.
Other things just happened. Yeah, I know. Your survey mission, look for your landmark, life signs, and hazard map icons.
Suits on. Ready to jump into an extremely dangerous environment that is generally inhospitable to life anytime.
And all the aluminum I need. Beryllium. That's a spaceship debris. I don't need to go here though. I need to go somewhere else. There's no marker. Allied bombardment, so I guess it would have to be something with craters too. If it's geophysics, it probably means that something would be perhaps maybe a asteroid. That's a random spot.
Looks clear. Initiating landing sequence.
Good day, Captain.
There's a natural phenomenon. Solar radiation. It's fine. Hazard. I'll head to the hazard. That sounds yummy. I'm so hungry right now. That looks like Sulfur Springs. I don't think it's gonna be this planet. Chart ecosystem, which is not what we're looking for. That means we can leave the planet. So I assume it's going to be this one. Or... no, not Preterra. What's the Earth-like planet we saw? Vesta. It's gonna be on Vesta.
This'll only take a minute. Hello there. Thank you. I'm Dr. Solabak. I flagged you down to see if you might have... I can't thank you enough. I'm in the... I understand.
I never have what she needs.
Sorry, this is... So... Oh, a workaholic. Personally, I have quite a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have let that...
Wait, no, it's before.
The guy looks him up and down and says...
She's gone. Okay. Don't mind me just mining. Coast. Nature's forest. Volcanic. Mountains. Probably volcanic. That's where it'd be. A very OO in Discord DMs. I gotta hurry because I gotta leave here soon. I gotta bike back down to work again.
Landing site is sufficient. Leaving the ship down.
We're gonna find lots of plants here. Things here. It's raining. Yeah, I think it's temperate too.
Mood to catalog some life forms?
Mercury! Wow, lots of life forms here. Space jellies! Big lizard!
I'm so ready for this.
I was not planning to fight you today.
Tell me you scanned that one. Okay, good. You got it.
Cute giant critters, yes. A lot of them. Cave. Structure. Gravity's pretty low too. Thanks, fluorine. Now I got burns. Good place to get mercury, apparently. What the heck is that? Little slug. It's got bitey things on it. It's got bites. OMG! It's a two-headed bitey slug. Great. Now I'm bleeding. My brains became worse. Ah. There. Next time I go to Savannah, where it's not dangerous and volcanic. Mercury, what the heck are these things? Disease biosphere. Alright, back to the landing pad. Giant egg? No, I think it's giant plant. They're just giant plant. They look like eggs though, yeah. Egg! Now it's not raining all of a sudden. When I fast travel. Look at the moon way out there. Oh, hello. That looks like it could be it. That could be our, Is this ice? It is. No, it's a glacier. That's probably what that is over there. Biome complete. For the fauna, at least. It's more of those things! They're everywhere. All the wiggly worms. They're everywhere. Suddenly, ice. Well, it is like 5 degrees Celsius. That's like, what, 30? And this is the tropics? Fungal growth. So it's not this planet, apparently. It's not this planet. Interesting. I wonder where it could be.
Something for you.
Alright, welcome back to this. Let's go back to Tal City. All the way on the edge of the map.
might want this. What's new? Yes, right.
Water vapor. An iron extractor. Where's the...
I see where you're going with this.
And now I can't build my... And now I can't build my one thing. Dang it. Alright. Transfer container. Back to the ship. And then I need to head off. Let me Let me check my research lab real quick, and then I need to head off for the day. Resource extraction. Domestication. I need a lot more aluminum then. But alright, Beans, thanks for joining me today. Let me save here. At least we got something completed. It wasn't too fancy, but for now, beans.